Once you realize that you can only have what you already have, the game is over. You've won. Everything comes to you. And I'm not simply just talking about physically or materially having. I'm talking about having it in consciousness. Because that's the nature of manifestation, the nature of creation, is that the state of consciousness is what's being outpressed as the reality to be experienced. And so it is that source, that self-concept, that is being reflected. So that's why if you don't already have it within your self-concept, within your consciousness, you will never have it in your experience. And you see, that's the good news, because you are the creator of your reality. And what you are conscious of being is what gets outpressed into your experience of reality. So this is why I'm always talking about frequency, because frequency is the state of being that you occupy most frequently. And when you consciously choose to occupy a certain state of being that includes or is associated to whatever it is that you wish to experience, then the universe has no choice but to reflect back to you what you have become conscious of being in your frequency. And so that's really it. That's as simple as it is. And that's why it's game, set, and match when you become what you seek. That's why they say, seek first the kingdom of heaven, which is within you. You are what you seek. And your true self is an infinite spectrum of frequencies, which is always already here and now. Because this present moment is all that there is. There is no past or future. These are ideas here and now. Your entire past, as you remember it to be, is but a thought right now that you recreate and therefore experience now. So in a way, you're actually creating your past right now. And in fact, your past that you're creating now is actually creating your future. You see, where you place your attention, what you're conscious of being right now, is what you're creating. And therefore, your future is a product of what you're conscious of right now. That's why focus, or attention, and intention are the keys to manifestation. Because where your attention goes, energy flows. And where energy flows, a reality shows. It's kind of funny and a bit silly, but it's true. Because your reality is a mirror for what you are being. So, what is your state of being right now? And what do you desire to be? Who do you desire to be? What do you desire to create? And I have been talking about this wildly rich experience, which I'm hosting starting August the 24th. And by the way, the early bird ends on August 11th. So there's, I think, a little over 24 hours left to get the lowest price possible for this, which is going to be a 4-week private Telegram group where I'm going to be sharing daily voice notes, daily videos, daily posts in this community. And we're going to have 3 live sessions where I'm going to dive into the details with examples, with techniques, with fun ways of applying this, and have all the time to answer your questions. So if you're interested in that, comment rich down below, and I'll send you a link where you can learn more about this. But back to being wildly rich, because this is the essence of it. If you are conscious of being wildly rich, not just in terms of money, but in terms of being alive, in terms of your consciousness, which is the eternal, infinite wealth. You see, everything is consciousness. And where consciousness and energy meets, you have reality. You have your experience. And you have a wealth of energy always available to you. And that infinite stream of abundance that's moving you, animating you, that gave rise to you and life to you, gave birth to you, that is within you. That is what you are. And when you become aware of that, you see, when you remember, I am that I am, then you become the creator of your reality. And from there, you can start to hone in on the qualities of that awareness, that consciousness, the richness, the wealth, the abundance, the freedom, the creativity, the inspiration, the interconnectedness, the synchronicity, all of which is a reflection of that consciousness. An infinite field of intelligence, which is always conspiring in your favor when you are aware of it, the magic of it. When you're aware of the magic that you are, the miracle that you are, you become the maker of miracles. It's only a matter of awareness. You see, how often are we placing our attention on our circumstances, on our relationships, on our everything that's going wrong, all the events in the world, everything that's happening that's less than what we want it to be? That's where we're placing our intention, which is our energy. Where attention goes, energy flows. Attention, intention, reality shows. It's so beautiful, it's so simple, it's so perfect. You see, you are the creator of your reality, so you must be the master of your attention. You must be the creator of your intention. And when you master your focus and your energy, you are free. You are wildly rich. And then it is through your frequency that you create your reality. And if you are conscious of being wildly rich, not only does everything reflect that richness that you have become wildly conscious of, but your life becomes an adventure. And every moment becomes a play, a display of that which you're conscious of being. And then you become a child again. And it is through your imagination that you get to create whatever you desire. I mean, I've shared so many examples on here from when I was younger in a band and doing contests and making music and creating products and putting on my own shows, to the entrepreneurial days of creating a shared office space and growing and building this branding and marketing agency, to the last few years of traveling the world for the last 5 years, living in over 15 different countries, to a little over 14 months ago, starting this YouTube channel where I went from 0 to over 33,000 subscribers in a little over a year. How is it possible to do all these things? I'm not special, but I'm playful. I play with a purpose, right? None of this is work to me. This is just pure imagination. My imagination outpressed into my reality, because guess what? I've got nothing to lose. This is the essence of being wildly rich, is that you have nothing to lose and you have nothing to gain, because you are already all of it. What can you gain when you are already all of it? What can you lose when you are already all of it? You have nothing to prove. You have no one to impress, nothing to live up to in terms of a standard of society. You don't need to fit into the mold. You don't need to do anything like anyone has ever done it before. You see, when you're in alignment with who you are as the creator of your reality, your way is the way. And it is the path of least resistance to everything that you want and more, because it is already where you're coming from. You see, again, you can only have what you already have. And if you are conscious of having everything, boom, game, set, match, you win. So when you begin from the end and you hold that frequency of your desired reality as a state of being, as a frequency here and now, and then you act on the inspiration that arises. You see, that inspiration is a thread that connects this moment to that reality. And by following that thread, by following that little breadcrumb trail of inspiration, you walk the path of least resistance, which is utterly joyful because it is already within the fulfillment of that desired reality being here now, within that frequency being embodied here and now, but is also the direct, most accelerative, most catalytic in terms of the learning and growth that is for you, for your soul, as a journey unfolding before you. And this is the aligned creator's journey. And if you're not familiar with the aligned creator, this is one of the main concepts that I talk about. It is your true self in alignment with who you really are as the creator of your reality, creating your reality through frequency, through being, state of being. And then, you see, it is inspired action, which bridges what you're being and what you're doing into what you're experiencing. And this is it in a nutshell. And this is going to be everything that we explore in my wildly rich experience that begins again on August 24th. The early bird ends in a few days, August 11th. So if you want to get it at the cheapest price that it'll ever be, comment rich down below. I'll send you a link where you can join the waitlist and learn more about it. And I really hope to see you in there, because this is going to be like a party. This is going to be the high frequency celebration of coming into alignment with who you are, tapping in to the reality that you desire, and manifesting it as simple as 1, 2, 3. Identity, alignment, manifestation. I am. And you see, this is the metaphysical alignment method that I have created, that I have implemented, that I have literally manifested my entire life and everything that I've created right before your eyes in the last 14 months. And this is my free masterclass, which you can find the link to in the caption below. And it'll be the premise that we talk about through this wildly rich experience of I am. Identity, alignment, manifestation. The 3 keys to creating your desired reality through frequency.